Breaking news right now, crews are on the scene of a church fire in Chesapeake. These are images shared by the fire department early this morning as those flames shot out of the building.
Firefighters have been there for about 2 hours. Our Samantha German is live there as well. And Sam, you're speaking with the pastor of that church. This must be an absolutely devastating time for this congregation.
Good morning, Blaine and Jessica. It really is a sad morning here. I'm standing right now with Pastor Sandy Brandon Hutchinson. And Pastor, you said that you've been the pastor here at Gabriel Chapel AME Zion for about 3 years now.
Yes, I've been here about 3 years. I'm the first female pastor that they've had at this church in 154 years.
Wow. And Pastor, when did you know about the fire? When were you alerted this morning?
I was alerted at about 2:30 a.m. that there was a fire at the church. It made me uncomfortable, but I was not as devastated as I am now until I got a call about 3 o'clock that the church had literally burned to the ground. And so I got up, and of course, my husband drove me out here.
And being right now on the scene, I mean, just looking at the church, looking at the scene right now, firefighters spraying water, smoke everywhere. What's going through your mind right now?
You know what? I am just literally numb. Many of the people who are out here were born in this church. Some of their mothers and grandmothers were born in this church, because the 154 years is not just the age of the ministry. It was the age of the building, which is why it was able to burn so easily. The original wooden structure had a brick facade around it. So the original building was built at this site. So, it's a great loss to history, to the history of the community. It's a loss to the members. We were in the process of developing a new museum to showcase the history of this church. It was the first church built by freed slaves in this area. And this community was the first settlement of freed slaves in the state of Virginia. Still has the original bell tower in it. I am just numb.
A lot of history here. I see a lot of support already, like you were saying, from your congregation is out here this morning. And you were just saying that this is just another difficult layer on top of COVID-19. Many of you guys haven't seen each other.
Well, we have Facebook Live. I do ministry via Facebook Live. I do something every Wednesday night, every Friday, and every Sunday. We recently had a little parade around the church to commemorate the history. We have a member that's 106 years old, and so we just have a lot of rich history at this church. I am just devastated right now.
I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for being here. I know this is an extremely hard time for you guys. Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you all for coming out and being with us on this evening.
So guys, we will continue to be out here. You can see it is still an incredibly active scene. We are learning that a firefighter did have a minor injury here, but was treated on scene and was released. So we are going to continue to bring you the latest here. There's still no word on how exactly this fire was started. But again, we will continue to be out here on scene, live here in the city of Chesapeake. Samantha German, News 3.
I would imagine while this is an area that is not, highly populated,